Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chapter 9, The Willow in the Wall, concerning the adventures of a certain Eliza Flashcoin. The Grand Duke's face turned the sickly shade of a peasant-grade turnip. He looked from the honed parasol at his throat to the velvet casket in my hand, his breath carrying the vituperative stench of low-quality cabbage. "You cannot escape, Mistress Flashcoin," he sputtered, his pigeon-livered guards closing in like a pack of galumpuses. "The Emir's army is at the gates, and my Bolsheviks hold the only pass." "Nonsense!" I barked, a sound that has caused sturdier men than this snollygoster to wilt. "I have survived a Mexico City gutter scramble and the temporal insolence of the Slough station clock. I shall not be thwarted by a fustilugs in a fur hat." I looked at the great hall, vast, vaulted, and perfectly suited for a thorough-paced display of Flashman-bred athleticism. My grandfather may have been a rogue of the rugby pitch, but he taught me that when a lady is cornered, she must rely on her sturdy backbone and a lethal late cut. "I offer you a wager, you hornswaggler," I cried, snatching a heavy silver tray from a startled servant. "A game of cricket. 1 over. If I find the boundary, I depart with my emeralds and a bottle of your finest. If I fail, you may serve me with whatever whiffle-waffle summons you please." The Duke, being an addle-pated gambler with a penchant for namby-pamby theatricals, smirked. "Deal, but we use the Emir's ceremonial gold ball. It is heavy like the fate of the Raj." The guards cleared the floor. The Duke himself took the ball, a solid hunk of gold that felt like a substandard cannonball. He bowled with the cow-handed grace of a ragabrash costermonger. I met the delivery with the silver tray. The crack echoed like a shattered window in Bombay. The gold ball didn't just find the boundary, it smashed through the Duke's stained-glass crest and plummeted into the ravine below. "Out of the ground!" I shouted, brandishing my tray. "That is sovereign chill in action. Now, stand aside before I have this entire fortress impounded for ballistic impertinence." I didn't wait for the applause. I snatched a flask of the Duke's private Scotch, exquisite, and vaulted over the balcony into the waiting hay-cart of my shifty-eyed driver. "To the frontier!" I commanded, as the first notes of a victory march drifted from my lips. "And tell the Emir that if his camels loiter, I shall have the very desert served with a writ of nuisance." Shall we gallop for the Khyber Pass and accuse the border guards of territorial loitering, or shall I draft a triumphant dispatch to MI5 from the back of a speeding elephant? Find out in the next chapter.